Yo, what is going on, guys? Sinister here, back with another 2K video, and we are doing another rebuild. We're changing up a little bit. We're not doing a current team, as you can tell by the title. We're doing a rebuild of the 2010-2011 Cleveland Cavaliers. The infamous, the infamous really bad season. The year after LeBron left, a year before Kyrie came, it was a debacle. So we're going to take a look at the roster real quick. This is a downloaded roster from, I forget who. And we're going to be doing the draft class from the same person as well. I've been looking at their draft classes, and I actually really like them. Thiago_Bruno29, I believe. So shout out to him. Let's see, we got Antoine Jameson, Varejao, J.J. Hickson, Mo Williams, Ryan Hollins, Alonzo G, Boobie Gibson, Ramon Sessions, Joey Graham, Luke Herringody, Manny Harris, Christian Iyenga, and Samardo Samuels. Don't know if he was on the roster. I don't remember this guy. I don't know if he's created or what, but nevertheless. Let's take a quick look at all the other rosters. You can see the big Celtics here. The rosters are pretty good. I think some things are off. I think Gordon and Blake should be switched. And with the Spurs are a little off, if I remember. No, it's actually pretty decent. Before, I think at Manu was like 87 and Tim Duncan was like an 86, but I think this guy actually updated this roster recently, so this is looking even better than when I remember it. Yeah, so sweet. Alright. We got the Nuggets still. I missed that team. But, yeah. Brief look at the rosters, guys, and then we'll go ahead and jump into it. I kind of looked at all this. So we're going to have a tough uphill battle on our hands. We'll look at the player contracts real quick. Jameson's got to go. Mo's got to go. I could keep Andy. The contract isn't awful, but, like, I'd rather not. Boobie can go. JJ's the only one I would even really keep on the roster just because he's a 77 overall, age 22, making less than $2 million a year, so... Actually, what we're going to do right now, since we're just going to tank this season, is try to find a trade for him. Maybe like a first rounder, late first rounder if we can, from like San Antonio or Dallas. If the trade ever wants to, load. Bruh. There we go. Alright. Oh, we got Nate. Give some Nate Robinson in here. Jermaine O'Neal's still in this game. Ooh, no. There we go. It was a first rounder for 2019, but I don't want Zaza. Okay, there we go. Taking Anthony Randolph, too. That might be the trade that we go for the Mavericks 2018 or the Knicks 2018. Yeah, Mavericks are going to do really good, so we're probably going to take the Knicks. The Mavericks won the championship this year, I'm pretty sure, so. Oh, there we go. Spurs first rounder. That's this year too, so we want some of those for sure. We'll take that. I'll take my dice. Who else? Mo Williams. I'll save Mo for the draft in case we can try to trade up a little bit in case we don't get the number one. Varejao as well. We'll take a look at the scouting real quick, and you can see kind of what we're dealing with. We got Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie, Klay Thompson, Jimmy Butler, Isaiah Thomas, Kemba Walker, Derek Williams, and Cantor. All real NBA players, all the way down to... I don't remember Terrell Lindsey, but Jimmer Fredette, I know. And I think that's it. So, pretty accurate. I mean, the ratings are inflated. Obviously, Kawhi coming out of the draft would have been like a 72. But, coming out of this draft, he's an 81, I think, along with Kyrie. Clay's like a 79, Jimmy's like a 78, something like that. So it correlates to 2K, which is really nice. That's why I like these rosters, and they're pretty decent. That's not an awful Clay for being created. It's a pretty decent Kyrie for being created. I mean, it could be a lot worse, and they have been a lot worse. That's a really good Isaiah Thomas for being created, though. So I do like this. The draft class, this guy's pretty decent at what he does, so I'm liking it. We're just going to go ahead and simulate until the end of the season. We gotta do rosters first. Mo, Boobie, you know what? Like, just have them automate it because I really don't care. And we'll see what we're dealing with here. There's nobody I'm building for on this team. I would like JJ to get some minutes, so like, let's get rid of you and you. Just because I think I might keep JJ on the team. Alright, so let's simulate in first, I don't know, a month or two. Let's see what we can get. Hopefully we get no more than 5 wins. Because, like, for some reason, in the beginning of the season, the bad teams just always win, and the good teams just lose. So, I don't know what that's all about, but it's looking like we're on the right track. Well, the absolute wrong track, but right track in my eyes. We're going to do all positions, best players. Always, because we gonna suck. Baron Davis, I don't want that $13 million a year contract. So I said 5 games, and that's looking like what it's gonna be, because we'll probably beat the Dallas Mavericks somehow right here. No, okay, so 4 games, perfect. All right, so we're just going to head and simulate the end of the season, and we'll be right back. Unless some trade pops up. If they want to give me like LeBron James for Anderson Varejao, I'm probably going to stop for that. But I don't think it's going to happen, so we'll be back. All right, we are back at the end of the season. Nothing happened. We finished off with a dismal record of, I will tell you as soon as that basketball stops loading in the bottom right corner, because I can't see, but we'll wait. LeBron James wins MVP. John Wall for Rookie of the Year. We finished 28 and 54. There we go. Nicholas Batum for 6th man. Dwight Howard defensive. Devin Harris gets most improved. And Rick Carlisle Coach of the Year with the Mavericks finishing off 67 and 15. So take a look at the all teams here. Obviously we didn't make anything, and we didn't get any rookies and none of that. So this was a pure tank season. We ain't gonna win. I'm thinking Mavericks and Heat in the championship, probably. Oh no, the Heat get eliminated first round by the Sixers. We got Mavericks and the Celtics. Mavericks win in 7 games. Dirk with the finals MVP. Look at Shaq down there, 20 points and 2 blocks on 8 of 11. Way to get it, Diesel. Alright. We'll go ahead and just skip to the draft lottery right here and see what we can get. See if we get the first overall. What are our odds for it? Nah, our odds. Ooh, alright. So we're just going to go ahead and skip it and hope that we get something higher than 6. We get 6 exactly. That's fine. We also have the 13th. And that's it. So we're going to try to trade up and get Kawhi or Kyrie. So let's see if we can't do that. We'll go ahead and skip to the draft real quick. Alright, we're back at the draft. And we're just going to go ahead and try to get that first pick. At least the second for sure. We'll go for second. I don't need the first. I want Kawhi or Kyrie. I really don't care which one. Getting both would be dope, but the odds of that happening are very slim. So who has the second pick? Did I miss it? Oh, okay. Pelicans. So technically the Hornets. They don't want to trade everything, so I'm going to have to try and make a trade here. Alright. We'll give you my 6th. Nah, let's see if we can keep the 6th. Let's see if we can't give him the 13th and package like JJ. Now, who's got the contracts? This is what we waited these for. Mo Williams. What about this one? No. Alright, what if I also give you Varejao? Varejao, Mo, and a first rounder for your first rounder. Nothing. Alright. We're going to go ahead and mess with this a little bit until we find a trade that works. Okay, so we actually did find a trade. It was Mo Williams. We had to give up our 6th pick, a 2020 first rounder, and a bunch of second rounders. But we got the 2nd overall pick. So we got the 2nd and we got the 6th. Hopefully, I would like to trade up, but we're just going to go ahead and go with it. It's not like we're going to get one of the two. We can still slide and get like Jimmy or Clay if they fall, so I'm not too worried about this. We're just going to go ahead and play it out and see who goes first. I'm thinking it's going to be Kyrie, not Kawhi. Kawhi's going first.
With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Charlotte Hornets select Jimmy!
Ooh, the swerve. Alright, we got decisions to make now. Okay. So we got big decisions. Alright. Well, let's just go ahead and look at this. Alright, so Kawhi is rated higher, so we're going to spice up the NBA a little bit in terms of this rebuild, and we're not going to take Kyrie, and we're going to go ahead and take Kawhi. Imagine if everyone knew what Kawhi would have been. Now, with that being said, is Kawhi really this because of Kawhi, or is Kawhi really this
With the second pick
because of
in the
Popovich
NBA
and
draft,
Spurs?
the Cleveland Cavaliers select the 20-year-old. We have a trade to announce.
Alright, so the Spurs going up to the 3rd. Tony Parker goes to the Knicks. Interesting. Let's see if they take Kyrie here. If not, we gotta trade to the 4th.
Draft, the
I feel like they're going to
select
because they traded Tony Parker away, so that only makes sense.
Duke.
Alright, so we'll just go ahead and keep the 6th. I'm not worried about trading that away right now.
Clay Thompson.
We'll get somebody good regardless.
With the 5th pick
and
in the
Isaiah goes
with the
there,
6th
so...
pick in the
Oh no, we traded the 6th away. That's right, we have the 13th now. I forgot about that. I forgot we had to include that. So, scratch my whole plan. We're going to go ahead and try to go for Tristan Thompson. Try to pick him up. It's got to be Tristan or Ennis. I'm really not looking for anybody else. So, let's... Man. No. I don't want to give away my future, but I'll be willing to do a JJ and a pick. So, where are we at? The 7th? More than likely. Yeah. So what can we get for the 7th? Nothing. So we're going to have to propose something. We'll give you the 13th and Andy for the 7th pick. And if not, we'll throw in some JJ. Oh, did the 7th already go? No, okay. Alright, see if this works. No. What about, instead of Andy, I give you JJ? What about I give you both of them? That works. Alright. So we got the 6th pick.
22-year-old small
Sorry, the 7th pick. They were on the 6th. Alright. So, I mean, we'll look at the prospects here, but I don't think I'm going to get much better than Tristan, so we can move him to the power forward as well. And that is wrapping up the draft. We got Kawhi Leonard and Tristan Thompson, so sticking halfway to what really happened. We ended up getting Tristan Thompson, but instead of Curry,
the
we
Cleveland
got
Cavaliers
Kawhi.
select the 20-year-old big man from Canada.
We'll take a look at the draft recap here and just kind of briefly go over the overall, so you can see. So obviously Curry and Kawhi, it's so hard to say back and forth. Kyrie and Kawhi were the top 2, and the rest kind of fell below. So that's it. We're going to go ahead and skip to free agency and see. Or no, we'll go through this. This isn't going to take long. So obviously we're going to sign both of them. We'll go ahead and no player options. See who declined. Nobody declined. Wow, okay. Jason Maxiel did, but I don't really want Jason Maxiel on my team. So with that being said, we're not going to accept McDice. We got Sessions and McDice, and now we're heading into free agency. First thing I want to do, though, I want to change Tristan Thompson to power forward, because I feel like that's going to really help his overall. I think he's going to an 80 once I do this. No, 79. Okay, so one below. So we need literally everything. We got Kawhi, Tristan, and then nothing. Our next 2 best players are Ryan Hollins and Boobie Gibson. So we desperately need to hit big in this free agent. Okay, so we can get Steve Nash, and since we didn't, yeah, let's just go for that. We'll give you whatever you want. No trade clause, player option, and the whole 9 yards. Although I did just move him to... Ooh, I could play Amari at the center. I totally could. 6'10", 245, I can get away with it in 2K. Give you the no trade clause as well with the player option. Let's look at my contracts real quick and see if I can't free up even more cap space, which I can't. So, I mean, I could for Boobie, but I'm not worried about that. Rip. It'd be nice to get some Hamilton in here. I just want to see if I can't snag one of the top 2, which I feel like they're, yeah, I didn't think that was going to happen. The Heat for Steve Nash and the Rockets for Amare. So, we didn't score big on this free agency, which means we're definitely not winning it this year, so we're going to have to wait. But, with that being said, we could pick up a Jason Kidd, hope he doesn't retire, for some pretty cheap money. What is he getting offered? About $9 million a year. I'm going to give him $10 million. Yeah, because why not? It's only 10 million a year for Jason Kidd. We'll go ahead and do it. Give him for 2 years. Hopefully we can score big on next year's free agency and have Jason Kidd for an extra year. Let's try to get Rip Hamilton in here. We need some more scoring. We definitely do. I'm fine with offering him a 4-year. All right, so we do get Jason Kidd, but Rip Hamilton goes back to Detroit. So right now, what our roster is looking like, we got a big three. We got a big three in Kawhi, Jason Kidd, and Tristan Thompson, and then other than that, some garbage. But I'm okay with garbage because we ain't winning this year. I don't want to waste all my money on these players right now, unless they're getting no money, but they're still getting paid. Oh, Joakim Noah. I wouldn't mind picking him up. Let's see. He isn't getting offered anything yet. I wouldn't mind having Joakim for the future. He's only 26. Got an 82 overall already. I'm going to look for, like, veterans that... Ooh, Yao Ming. Oh, yeah, you can come along for that contract, Yao. Mike Conley. Nah. I'm looking for older veterans like Yao Ming who aren't going to be taking that much money. Yao Ming's 28 in this game. It's not really old, but for Yao Ming standards, that's pretty damn old. That'll take low money. Like, where's Team? There's T-Mac. T-Mac should be, yeah, like this. Shane Battier can bring some defense. We desperately need that. 1-year deal, not bad. DeAndre, 23 years old. What do you want? 12 mil a year. Nah. All right, let's see if these players accept. So we do get Yao Ming. We get T-Mac. Shane Battier goes to Sacramento. So we still got Joakim Noah on the board. Our only offer, and we get Joakim. All right, so we're looking Andre Kirilenko. I want Andre Kirilenko. Yeah, I want Kirilenko really bad. But I'm not going to get him. Oh, I got him. All right, so we got Andre Kirilenko. We're looking pretty decent on defense with, wow, that got much improved. We picked up Joakim Noah, Andre Kirilenko, and Yao Ming. So, although Yao Ming really wasn't known for defense, but being 7'6", 310 pounds, just kind of naturally brings along some defense. So, oh, sorry about that little lag here. We're glitched. Okay, sorry about that little technical difficulty, but we are back. Had to cut the recording, and I think I left off somewhere on saying how good our defense is looking and about how big Yao Ming was. But regardless, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up free agency with that. We still got some money, and we can always trade away a Jason Kidd, Yao Ming, to free up more for a max contract next offseason. Plus, keep in mind, we can get rid of Booby, T-Mac, stuff like that. So we'll skip the free agency. We're going to go ahead and just skip until next season, and we'll show you what the lineup's looking like. All right, we are back into season number 2, and this is what our lineup is looking like. We got Jason Kidd, Tracy McGrady, Kawhi Leonard, Tristan Thompson, Joakim Noah. Coming off the bench, we got Yao Ming, Andre Kirilenko, and Ryan Hollins, which we're going to switch for Booby out since we need a guard coming off the bench. I'm not expecting much, but it's a promising looking future. So we'll go ahead and just kind of... Ooh, more technical difficulties there. There we go. Okay. The downside of recording through your PC with a PlayStation is it's not fun. So we're still losing. We did beat the Pistons though, but we're losing the rest of these games. We'll go to... I don't know, maybe right here just to kind of see. Let's look at what we got here real quick for prospects. What we do this: Harrison Barnes, Draymond Green, Anthony Davis. That's the one we want. Pair him with a Tristan Thompson or get a Damian Lillard. Woo! All right. So we got some names coming up again in this class. Even Jay Crowder we can get later on. So we'll just go ahead and, no, we don't want you to automate. We want to do all positions, best players available. All right, wow, 54 points in this game. What happened here? Really bad shooting, that's what happened. I didn't do this. This is one thing I want to do real quick. And that's these. I guess we'll do Kawhi, Tristan, and Kid. I don't know. I really don't know. We'll do Joakim Noah. I want to try. Let's try a pick and roll offense with Jason Kidd and see how this works. Now we'll go ahead and do that. Let's get through these 2 weeks, and then we'll just simulate until the end of the season, or if a trade comes up. I mean, we're flirting with a 500, which isn't bad. That's kind of pretty much what I expected for the season. So yeah, that's kind of looking like we might make the playoffs. We probably won't get far, but we'll skim to the end of the season, and we'll pick it up after that. We're back at the end of season 2, and just like I predicted, we finished, I think, 500 exactly, with 41 and 41. I'm pretty sure. We'll see in a second. But D Rose with the MVP, Jimmy Butler getting Rookie of the Year, Antoine Jameson for 6th man. Interesting. Josh Smith, defensive. Russell Westbrook gets Most Improved. Here comes the rise of Westbrook, I guess, for 2K. And Frank Sanders for Coach of the Year. We probably didn't make any all teams. Maybe an All-NBA 3rd for Kid. No, not even that. So, no defensive. We got all defensive 2nd team for Jason Kidd. We got all rookie 1st team. So, it's a start. And we finished good enough for the 7th seed. I doubt we'll do anything here. 2 MVP. So that is Rose's 2nd MVP. I did forget about that. A little spice in history there. Probably going to lose to Chicago big time here. In fact, we're probably just going to get swept and all out. Oh, we pick up game 2. Game 3. No way. Dude. Oh, no. What happened? We beat them by 1. We beat them by 1. D Rose put an MVP performance up, but it just wasn't enough. We just kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 players in double figures. Team ball, baby. Only 2 players who even played didn't get double figures, and that would be Ryan Hollins, who didn't take a single shot, and Yao Ming, who went 3 of 9. So we're playing the Boston Celtics. Now this is interesting, considering they're the team that basically caused LeBron to leave, but they're going to go ahead and just sweep us here. No, they're not. We're going to pull off a game, 2 games. But that's game 7. I think it's Simcast time. Alright. Yeah, they're spanking us. No, it's back and forth now. It's a good game. They're pulling ahead, but we're catching up. And then they're pulling ahead, and then they just went ahead and won. So, only by 5. No big deal. We made it to a 2nd round. I think that's pretty much guaranteeing we're going to go ahead and make it to the finals next year. Or at least get super close, and then by the 4th year, 100%. Because I just... LeBron wins the finals MVP, which means the Heat did win. I think LeBron is going to be a free agent. Not quite sure. We're going to go ahead and try to get him, of course, and bring him back to Cleveland. The Nuggets made the finals, though. Interesting. The draft lottery, we'll skip because I don't think we have a lottery pick, so we'll see you. Just kidding, we're going to do it anyway because it doesn't take long. Alright, and yeah, 15th pick, so we're still in the lottery technically, but barely. So we're going to go ahead and try to trade up because I really want Anthony Davis, so we'll be back for the draft. Alright, and we are back, and we're going to go ahead and look at some scouting through the overalls. Anthony Davis, the clear-cut #1, but I would obviously settle for Lillard or Bradley Beal. I'll even settle for Drummond, Barnes, or Barton. Not Barton, sorry, Green. But I would really like Anthony Davis. So, with that being said, who can we get up to get Anthony Davis? Yao Ming, probably, because that would... Yeah. I'm thinking it's a Yao Ming, our pick, and like a pick next year. It's going to be hard, but I don't think we're going to get it. I'm not going to try too hard to get this first pick. If it happens, it happens. But if it doesn't, oh well. Because I really don't think it's going to happen. Obviously, we got to give you that. No, not Noah. Yao Ming. And... man, probably more picks. We'll give you Booby. Let's just see if that'll go through. Oh no, they're gonna have way too much money unless you have a really bad player with some cap, which you don't. So this trade's just not gonna work.
Welcome to the NBA draft.
Let's see who they take. They don't take Davis though. It's the Rockets. Who do the Rockets have on this team back in the day? No Yao Ming, no Chasing McGrady.
With the first pick in the NBA draft, the Houston Rockets select
Damian. All right, we got to go for number 2. Lillard goes off the board. What am I doing here? Trade finder. Or no, proposed trade. That's what we need. Who's got the second pick? I probably should just look at the draft board. There we go, the Grizzlies. All right, give you the 15th. Go ahead. Who's on your team? Oh yeah, you got that lineup. That lineup that could have been something of Conley, Mayo, Gay. I guess Randolph isn't here anymore, and Marc Gasol. So really, you don't need anything, but we'll just give you same thing: Yao Ming and Boobie Gibson. Nothing. All right. What about Yao Ming and next year's first? Nothing. What about we also give you 2 second rounders? We're wiping out our picks here. We're going all in. I'll throw in the first if I need to. I didn't have to because they agreed.
22-year-old point guard from Providence.
That's Anthony Davis to the Cavs, baby. I ain't even gonna look. I'm just gonna go. Screw all the trades. We want AD. Come to the team. We'll sim to the end. I don't even care. We got Kawhi. We got AD. Hopefully Bron comes home. Who else we got? We picked up Joakim Noah. Imagine Joakim Noah on the Cavaliers with LeBron. I just never thought it happened. But in 2K, anything's possible, baby. Signing Anthony Davis. Do we have any player options? None that we're going to accept. LeBron is not a free agent. Oh, well. But Chris Paul is. And so is Darren Williams. Which basically means we're going to have to probably trade Jason Kidd, more than likely. Because I really would like Chris Paul. Let's look at the contracts real quick and see what we'll do. Joking. We got 31 million. We don't have to trade Jason Kidd, actually. Which is nice. That's really nice. That's interesting, though. So we can still have Jason Kidd on the team. Wow, okay. All right. I don't think I have any free agents. Or, yeah, I probably do, but oh well. Skipped it. Too late. All right, you get the max contract without a doubt. We'll give you that. No, I can't give him a no trade clause, but he gets a player option, of course. Darren Williams. I don't know if I want Jason Kidd and Darren Williams in the same back. Or the lineup, though. I want to look at my squad and see what I need. We got point guard. We need a shooting guard big time. We're kind of okay on everything else, but we need a shooting guard. We can't have T-Mac starting at age like 84 still. So we'll offer the Jason Terry because I feel like, he still wants pretty much a max contract. Who are our shooting guards? Eric Gordon, Monte Ellis, and Jason Terry. Oh, Eric Gordon, baby. Those buckets coming from Jason Kidd would be nasty. So we'll just offer that. And then we'll go ahead and offer Darren Williams one too. Just because I don't think... Oh, okay. So Chris Paul's gone. Alright. Yeah, I gotta get Darren. I just have to. Tony Parker's still available too. I don't think I have any money left though. I think I kind of just blew it all right there on Darren Williams. But it's a prime Darren Williams, and we're just hoping. Well, yeah, we got 4 million. So let's look at these old players, see who we can get for good prices. We can bring Antoine Jameson back for a veteran minimum. We can get Peja Stojakovic for a veteran minimum. We can get Birdman for a veteran minimum. And I think we'll be good there. If we can snag all 3. All right, Jameson bounced to the Nugs. All right. Oh, man. Eric Gordon accepted too. That's sad. Oh, well. I mean, yeah, I don't think I'm going to get away with that. I'm not even going to attempt that. Oh, Peja and Anderson both went. All right, so no, Derek Anderson's still here. We'll give him a little more, just a little bit more. pick up Dre. Dre or Nate? No, we'll get Dre. Bring him back to Cleveland as well. Alright. So we got Andre Miller. Probably going to get Barry Mansu. I don't see him going anywhere else. Just kidding. He went to the Hornets. Alright. So let's look at our roster now and see if we're pretty much set. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for the lineup. Coming off the bench, we got... Oh, no, Karolinko did come with us. I didn't... Oh, I got him last year. Never mind. Who was I going to sign? I forget. But we got Tristan Thompson, Andre Karolinko, and Tracy McGrady and Andre Miller coming off the bench. I actually like that, and I'm pretty confident in this lineup right now. So we'll go ahead and jump to next season and see how this team can do. Alright, we're in the next season, and this is what our lineup is looking like. Pretty damn good, I'd say. I'm pretty confident in this team, actually, the more I look at it. I kind of want to compare to the rest of the rosters. I mean, there's just nobody... Obviously, the Heat can. I mean, the Heat still definitely can. The Kings are looking nut. They got Kevin Garnett. Isaiah Thomas goes back to Sacramento with Boogie. Isaiah Thomas, Tyreek Evans, Jason Terry, Kevin Garnett, and DeMarcus Cousins. That's a fearsome group. Bench is a little lackluster. Knicks are looking like some cheeks. The Lakers still got Kobe, Powell, and Ben Wallace. Good Lord. Mavericks are falling apart bit by bit. We took Jason Kidd from them. Yeah, I think this is ours. The Heat should be the only team to give us some serious trouble. Go ahead and look at the lineup. We got... Why is T-Mac still here? No. Get out of the lineup, man. Who do I start at the point guard? I'm thinking Jason Kidd, but I don't know. We got a crafty offensive star to an all-around 6'3", 200, 6'4", 245. I don't think Kidd can move with the young guys though, but all right, we're back. We had a little technical difficulty there, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put Jason Kidd at the 2. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to do. I really would like them both in the lineup, but nah, we'll do this. We'll have Jason Kidd starting, Darren Williams at the 2. Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, and Joakim Noah. And off the bench, we got Tristan Thompson, T-Mac, and Karolinko, and Boobie Gibson getting some minutes there. Gonna be interesting. Gonna be interesting to say the least, but I think... I don't know. I got hopes. My only concern is the backcourt of Darren Williams and Jason Kidd, but we can obviously trade one of them if need be. And that might... Wow, dude. Yeah, we're going to have to do that. Alright, we're winning some games now. Oh, maybe not. Maybe we won't have to trade J. Kidd. Oh, baby. Alright, we lost 5 in a row and then won 7 in a row. So... Or nah, not quite, but let's look at the playoff picture right here. We're only half a game behind the Pacers, so we're looking good. The Warriors do beat us, though. I don't know who's on the Warriors, but Steph is probably damn near close to a 90, if not past a 90 at this point. So, honestly, I think I'm going to try to package Jason Kidd and Tracy McGrady for a better shooting guard, because it's just not happening. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, we're going to go ahead and look at some trade offers until we find one real quick. If not, then I guess we have to stick with it, but we'll be back. Okay, so I think I found the player I want. I think I'm going to go ahead and try to get Wesley Matthews. Two-way guard who will just kind of fit into what we're doing. I don't think the kid Matthews will straight up go through, and it won't. But we saved some picks. See if we can't do this. I don't want to give up T-Mac if I can avoid it. So... I think the second round will do it. Yeah, okay. So we got Wesley Matthews. Change the lineup real quick. Now we have a team identity. Darren Williams. Wesley Matthews. Alright, still got Tristan Thompson. Still got Karolinko. Still got Boobie. And now we need to give you more minutes. So our lineup now looks like Darren Williams, Wesley Matthews, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, Joakim Noah. That's a defensive team. That's a 3-and-D player with the best defensive player in the NBA currently, which not in 2K standards. But Anthony Davis, I mean, come on. And Joakim Noah. That's a wow. All right. Might change the play style up a little bit. This definitely needs to change. That really should have looked at that. Our first scoring option will probably be Darren Williams. And then AD and Wesley. Yeah, I think I like that. Pick and roll, we'll do a neutral, and we'll keep everything the same. And let's see how that works now. And we lose by a lot. But, still the beginning of the season, it's kinda. We're still good for 4th, though, in our division, or in the conference. And we're only 3 games behind. This is a really tight race for this season. We're losing the Pacers, though. I don't even know who the Pacers have on their team. Oh. Oh, okay. Paul George and Danny Granger still. Never mind. Yeah, that's going to be a brutal game, the Thunder. So, I mean, all these teams are just stacked to the max, which kind of sucks, but so are we. So I think every game is going to kind of be a toss-up game, which is okay, because that just means we have just about as good a chance of winning as they do. The Heat, where are the Heat? Here we go. I want to see how this Heat game goes, and then we might just go ahead and simulate to the end of the season, because I like our lineup. I'm not making any trades. Once these guys mesh and start winning together, I think we can win this season. There's no reason we can't. We have everything. We got a playmaking point guard who can shoot. We got a 3-and-D 2 guard. We got a 3-and-D 3 guard, technically, or 3 guard. 3 guard. 3-and-D forward at the 3 spot. I mean, just our lineup. You saw it. I don't think we really need to change it. We got another game against the Heat right before the All-Star break. Perfect way to end it. We lost to the Heat the first time. Beat the Spurs, though. Pistons, I think, are pretty decent, too. We destroyed them. And we beat the Heat by almost 20 points. Let's take a look at this box score. Wow. I mean, they didn't ball out. LeBron balled out. But, I don't know. I expected more from Wade and Bosch. But let's look at ours. Yeah, we just had a lot of people just kind of going off, going crazy. 3 of 4 from 3, 3 of 4 from 3. Not a lot of blocks, so 4 steals from D. Will, which is nice. 7 assists for Joakim Noah, pretty nice right there. 6 for T-Mac. So yeah, we're finished 31-36 right now. We're 7 games behind for the Pacers. We're just gonna go ahead and simulate to end the season and get into the playoffs, because I think this might be the year. We finished 44-38, not bad. We kind of went on. We were up to 3rd, I think, in the East, and then we went on a little bit of a losing drought. But the first 3 teams were like just set in stone. But the Pacers, the Heat, and the Bulls, we couldn't top them. It was like they were all 1 game behind each other, and then the rest of the conference was like 9 games. So Bradley Beal, Rookie of the Year, KD for MVP. Kyle Lowry, 6-man. Timmy D, defensive again. Jennings gets most improved, and Steve Clifford gets the coach. My goodness. Did we make any all-teams? We had to have. We made no all-teams. We made no all-defensive teams. We got an all-rookie first team, obviously. But we ain't worried about that, because I think this is it, guys. There's no reason this isn't... Nets? The Nets are the 3rd seed? Who do the Nets have? They got Devin Harris still? Did he develop into something? They picked up Clay, Derek Favors, Brook Lopez, Harrison Barnes. I don't know why they're the 3rd seed with that, but good lord. Oh, the Bulls ended up falling towards the end. I must have missed that. Alright, well, we got the first game. Let's go ahead and simulate it. And they take first game. They take game 2. We take game 3, though. We got 4. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so we got the Miami Heat. This is the game, or the series, I should say, that we've been looking for. The Cavs, the Heat, the playoffs. Never happened. Cavs never made the playoffs without Bron, but it happened in the rebuild. Can the Cavs dethrone the Heat? We're about to find out. Let's look at who the Heat have on the roster first. I want to check it out in full effect. Pretty much the roster they had when they won the championship. Okay, so... Oh, no! Oh, no! What is this? They got a big four. Steve Nash, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh. Oh, that's going to suck. Yeah, this is going to suck a lot. But, I mean, there's always a chance. Not a bit. Okay. Okay, 2K. I ain't going to be mad. I don't know how we pulled that off. Oh, the Heat just played like ass. They only scored 87 points. We didn't play much better, but they just played worse. But a win is a win. They actually shot better than us. Like, literally all around. I don't know how we won that. We got a lot more fast break points. Points in the paint. Second chance points. Bench points. We just beat them in every category, really, except for the defensive boards. But that's a win, which is big. And that's a win in Miami. But yeah, I think things went back to normal there with the... Wow. Okay. We're in Cleveland, though, and that helps. The 6-point win. We're up 2-1 right now, man. 3-1. No, 3-1. 3-1? We destroyed them. What the hell? Oh, no. LeBron's got the double-double. They're shooting 30 of 77. What's going on? Oh, my goodness. We're about to pull this off. No. No, come on. They're going to... Oh, oh, yes! We beat the Heat in only 6 games by 1 point. Joakim Noah with 24. He's not even in... I didn't even think he was in the scoring rotation. How did he pull up 24? Wow. I think they just took advantage of them not having a center. I mean, who's their center? Is Joakim Noah their center? Or not Joakim Noah. Is Chris Bosh playing their center? I don't even know. I guess Udonis Haslam's probably their 4. And then Bosh down at the center. I don't know, but it worked, and you know what, dude? I'm not going to complain. Now, let's go look at the Bulls roster and see who they got. Oh, all right, so essentially the same roster, but they picked up Zebo. I mean, I think we can beat them, but it might possess a little bit of a challenge. They get all those power forwards, though. I don't have a center. Samuel Dallenberg. I mean, who could play center? I don't even trust any of these guys playing center, honestly. These are all, like, traditional power forwards. Randolph, Boozer, and Gibson. I think we got this. I'm still confident, though. They just don't have any bigs. And I think that's going to hurt when we have, like, traditional bigs like Joakim Noah on our team. And we take game 1, and that's in Chicago. You know what? I like it. I'm liking it. They go ahead and take game 2, though. We got game 3. We got game 4 as well. No. No. Come on, don't do this to me. Oh, no. Shit. I'm going to have to simcast this. Fuck. Alright. We cannot lose this. Like, we just can't. Not after we beat the Heat in the round before. It's just too poetic for Cleveland. Did we go to Simulate Live with Simcast? I think we might have. I guess take it way too long. Yeah. Oh, well. Did we just, like, play the game? Yeah. Nah, none of that. Jump in real quick. No. Oh, I gotta wait for this tip off. Come on. No, I can't jump in? Okay, we'll just sim to the end and see what happens. Do we win? Do we not? We're about to find out. Oh! And Anthony Davis got player of the game, so that must mean we win. I was going to go ahead and just skip that because I just figured we lost when I saw D Rose's stats, but shit. I thought this was going to make for a dismal video. But we won! Okay, that works. We won by 4. 35, 4, 8 for D Rose. Double-double for Boozer, but it wasn't enough. Anthony Davis, 21-9, 8 of 18, 4 of 8 from downtown for the big man. 3 steals, 2 blocks, only 1 turnover. Boy, we in the finals against the Portland Trailblazers, baby. Who's on the Trailblazers? Hold up. Why is Portland in here? This has to be. If we lose to Portland in the finals, dude, I'm never making a rebuild again. They got Aldridge, J. Kidd. Damn. Okay. Shit. I take it back because they might actually beat us here. I don't know how they got the 6th seed. Jason Kidd, Brandon Roy, Nicholas Batum, LaMarcus Aldridge, Vukovic, and/or Drummond, with the other one coming off the bench along with Jason Richardson or Brandon Roy. Damn. It's going to be an interesting battle. Let's just say that. I mean, compared to our roster, I think we got the better starting lineup, but their bench is pretty solid. It'll be interesting, but I think we got it. I don't know why all of our ratings are like down ratings though. It's a 6th seed versus the 6th seed though, which is pretty interesting. Game 1 goes to them, game 2 goes to us, game 3 to us, 4 to them, 5 to us. Ooh, it's a game 7 for the finals. You know we gotta simcast it. You know what? I'm not even going to simcast this one. I just want to get this over with. Let's see. Do we win it? Oh, baby! I really didn't think we were going to win it. Oh, my God. I just had this terrible feeling. Oh, the game 7 in the finals when we just beat the Heat and then we had a game 7 with the Bulls. Oh, my God. Ooh, my heart was racing there, but we did it. It took, what, 4 seasons, 3 seasons? I don't know. Darren Williams gets MVP for the Cavs in the finals. How poetic this rebuild has been. Kyrie doesn't get drafted after he demands a trade. Kawhi gets his rightful place as a top pick. Darren Williams redeems himself in the finals with the Cavs and doesn't shoot 13%. The Heat get beat by Cleveland with LeBron still there. And the Cavs win the championship without Bron. Couldn't have been more any poetic. We'll look at the finals roster real quick to show you what that's all about. Darren Williams, Kawhi Leonard, Joakim Noah, Tristan Thompson, Anthony Davis, Wesley Matthews, Tracy McGrady, Andre Karolinko, Boobie Gibson, Andre Miller, Robert Sacre on here somehow, along with Kyle Weaver and Joey Graham. Joey Graham managed to last this whole time, I think, and Kyle Weaver found his way back onto the Cavs. I don't know how, but it happened. That's going to wrap up the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, be sure to subscribe for more 2K videos, and be on the lookout for my 2K18 videos, because they're right around the corner. And same with Madden. Madden should be coming out this week, in fact, so be sure to stay tuned, guys. Thank you for the support, and I'll see you again soon.